one down to this and all of the turnovers forced by head coach Jay Ralph, which again has been a calling card through now 4 seasons at Vanderbilt. It's going to be high effort, it's going to be high energy, it's going to be specifically on the defensive side of the basketball. She talked about it after Butler. She does not expect them to be perfect on the floor, but she expects perfect efforts, and that comes in the form of turnovers.
And what it does too is it not only creates a chaotic environment for the opposing team's offense, but it creates more efficient offense for you on the other end. So tonight, Vanderbilt has 34 points off of those turnovers as well. So you're getting easier opportunities, you're getting runs, and just a lot more of an efficient offense comes off creating those turnovers.
Yeah, 60% from the floor for Vandy, including 31 made buckets here today. How many of those have been wide open layups? What, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 of those shots have been wide open layups off of forced turnovers. Okay, so 2 free throws here for Michaela Blakes. So 3 for 4 from the free throw line here today for Blakes, has 22 points. Passat entry pass. Knocked out of bounds, stays with Vandy. It was Passat looking for Jordan Oliver down low.
Passat getting the steal on the other end. I thought she was going to go ahead and pull that wing 3 over there after creating that steal.
Here's Blakes on the swing for more, fires at 3. Oh, just spilled out. This is back to Hampton. Again, Vanderbilt is looking for a 5-0 start here for the season. That would be 3 consecutive 5-0 starts for head coach Jay Ralph, which would be the first time in program history that they've started 5-0 in 3 consecutive seasons. Of course, Jay Ralph was rewarded with a contract extension in the offseason, which was certainly deeply deserved as they went to the NCAA tournament a season ago. They got a victory in that opening round game. They did fall, I do think, to Baylor, if I remember correctly. But they got that first victory and then played Baylor. Here's a travel called against Vandy, back to Hampton.
Vanderbilt will be back in action Friday night here against Samford. The Bulldogs come to town, but Nashville basketball fans need to come watch this team play. They will love watching the energy, the effort, the togetherness, how well coached they are. This is a place to be, particularly as we turn the holiday season and you're looking for things with your family to do. This is a great option in this city to come watch this team play.
No doubt, they're just a ton of fun to watch, especially as you can see kind of the talent elevate within this program. Again, you talk about the togetherness of the basketball, the intensity, the hustle of the team, and then just frankly, you've got incredible women's basketball talents, right? It's Blakes, it's Pierre, it's Ayanna Moore. This is a team that you would think continues to challenge for the NCAA tournament once again throughout the course of the season.
I guess after the Samford game, this Vanderbilt team will join the men on the road for a Thanksgiving tournament. The men will be in action tomorrow night against Nevada on ESPNU. So Vanderbilt fans can check out that game in the Charleston Classic.
What do you make of the men's basketball team so far? First season for head coach Mark Byington. Of course, just like the women's team, they've got a freshman in Tyler Tanner that has grabbed eyeballs. They've got a style of play that's putting up 85 points per, whatever it happens to be. What do you think so far?
Yeah, I'm loving watching this team play. Obviously, extremely efficient on the offensive end. And Mark Byington will even tell you they haven't even shot the basketball like what they're capable of doing. And they're still scoring at those levels, much because of the efficiency. The assist-to-turnover ratio places them as high as anybody in the country. They're disruptive on the defensive end. That's a team that's so fun to watch as well. Nashville basketball fans, get out to Memorial Gym this winter.
I think that game versus Jackson State was the first one where they really shot the lights out from distance. I think it was like 32, 33 three-pointers taken in that game. They knocked down just a bunch of them. I think 16 or 17 three-pointers went down for Vandy versus Jackson State's. And head coach Mo Williams, which was cool to see.
He was a great player.
Oh, goodness.
Man, he was so good.
2002 SEC Freshman of the Year. Of course, a 2016 NBA champion with Cleveland. A couple of substitutions as Moore goes to the bench. Final 6 minutes, 41 seconds, fourth quarter, 5 on the floor. You've got Madison Green, you've got Capanis, you've got Oliver, Passat, and Pierre.
Pierre is now 11 points, so that double-figure streak will continue.
Just pure from Justine Passat. Left corner, good ball led on through. She's got 3 points.
Another player with just a sweet stroke. They all get their shots off so quickly, but shoot it so softly as well.
Ninth rebound of the ball game for Passat. I should say for Pierre, excuse me. Capanis, bounce pass for Green. No, but a foul.
Great cut. That was terrific feed to Capanis and a great cut by Green to the rim.
Now goes against Foreman. So 2 free throws for Green. As head coach Jay Ralph makes a substitution, Jordan Oliver goes to the bench, and Makara checks in. Right on through, she's got 10. Goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Vanderbilt has not really needed the free throws here today, just the 11th and 12th free throws of the ball game for Vandy, as Hampton has taken 4 today. Fade and fire. Off the back of the rim, no good for Thomas. Passat pulls on. That goes off the back of the rim, no good.
See if Pierre can get one more rebound. She's at 11 points.
Foul is called against Passat. It would give Pierre her 4th double-double of the season. Dabo checks in the ball game here for Hampton. And Miller goes to the bench, forward for head coach Augustin. Right on through for Dublin. On the skip pass to Passat. Works against the zone. Floater is no good. There it is. Double-double and the finish. Yes.
I think she did it on purpose.
Yes. Right?
She missed that right back to herself.
That's right.
On purpose to get that 10th rebound.
Picks up her 4th double-double of the season. 90 points for Vandy with 4:34 to go. Fourth quarter. Vanderbilt's en route to their 5th victory of the season through 5 games. Two-point jump shot is no good. Here's the rebound for Pierre. She's got 11. So 13 points, 11 rebounds for Camille Pierre. Make it 15, just a smooth stroke from 15 feet from Camille Pierre. Head coach J. Ralph will empty the bench a little bit on the next whistle. There's a foul called against Pierre. Looks like Wilson and Jada Brown will check into the game in just a couple of seconds. Final timeout of the ball game. Vanderbilt 92-36. And down the stretch, the sophomore from Arizona has gone to work down low.
Being a football player with plaque psoriasis is challenging. The football locker room is always a place where people are going to see your skin and you can't hide it forever. I'm Dallas Goddard, professional tight end, and this is my story. I felt embarrassed by my plaques, and I was covering up on and off the field. For years, I've treated my plaque psoriasis with topicals, but the hardest part for me was applying them every day, applying them to spots that are hard to reach, and it's something that you just have to be so consistent with to see visible changes. So recently, I talked to a new doctor about a medication, Otezla. It's a pill form and works from the inside out. Looking back at it, I probably could have told my doctor my struggles earlier.
Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
Talking to my doctor about a pill was a total game changer.
Welcome back. Final 4 minutes here tonight. Vanderbilt 92-36. Here's what's coming up this week in Vanderbilt sports. A compelling matchup in Death Valley. Vanderbilt versus LSU. A totally shameless plug to listen to me and Norm Jordan on the audio broadcast of Vanderbilt versus LSU. For those that, might want to mute Tom Hart and sync us up to the television broadcast, shameless plug. But here's what's coming up again. Men's basketball in Charleston. Women's basketball versus Sanford, 6:30 Friday nights, right back inside Memorial.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Basketball fans, do yourself a favor and make your way to Memorial Gym to watch the men's and women's basketball teams play. You will be excited to watch them play. You will fall in love with their style of play. And you will absolutely have an incredible time watching these student athletes perform at an extremely high level.
Both teams undefeated so far, too.
I think the women's team will go into their Thanksgiving tournament. They'll go undefeated, and tomorrow night will be the toughest men's game that they've had to date. And so I think it's going to be a lot of fun. That's why you play in those early Thanksgiving tournaments.
For what it's worth, I thought we were going to get kind of a compelling matchup versus Cal. That did not turn out to be. I do think Cal has some pieces to work with, and that's fine. That's a cross-country trip, so on and so forth. But that was not a marker for Vanderbilt in the way that we thought it might have been a marker. 18 steals in that game for the men's team versus Cal.
It's crazy. 18 steals in a men's game is a lot.
It was 2 off the program record, not set when you were playing, which is a little bit of a surprise.
Oh, man. So what year was it set?
2005 versus Tennessee Tech with 20 of them.
Oh, wow. We had some teams because we led the SEC in steals my junior and senior year. So, great shot. So 2005, they had 20 steals.
Versus Tennessee Tech.
Wow. That's a lot. Matt Freegee, I'm trying to think who would have been on that team.
Well,
was Shane playing?
Shane was a freshman.
So Matt would have not been on that team then. Did Shane remember that game?
No.
He did not. Because he was worried about shooting. He wasn't one creating one of those steals.
That's right. Am I open? No, but I'll still shoot.
Yeah.
Love you, Shane.
Absolutely love Shane Foster. One of my favorite people in all the world.
Both of you guys are fantastic basketball minds. It's so fun to sit here and let you guys just talk about X's and O's, because it's always a little bit of an education at some point in time.
We had so much fun. Do you remember last year? I believe it was the Memphis game.
The three of us.
How much fun was that?
That was a blast.
We need to run that back.
Yeah. Okay, so I floated Vandy's script on the helmet, which I thought someone was going to take my microphone, and now you've got the production room running out here to take your microphone for floating ideas over the air.
Yeah.
Oh, just turned aside by Waba. Third block of the game for Jane Waba. You know, just listed for Waba at 5'10", but clearly that wingspan, that length, is very, very disruptive.
Another block.
Loose ball put up and in for Hampton. You know, for what it's worth, some of these games down the stretch, they can be kind of, you know, take your foot off the throttle, a little bit of human nature. Vanderbilt is still scoring at about the same clip that they scored in the previous 3 quarters. It's down a little bit, but not a ton. Still 18 points here in this 4th quarter. It's their lowest total, but their second lowest was 23, so they're not that far off their pace.
Taking care of the basketball, too. Still trying to run their actions and maintain quality possessions.
Wilson. Oh, just fell off. That would have been a wonderful moment for Trinity Wilson. And Vanderbilt gets it back with Jada Brown. Final 35 seconds. Capitas. Oh, just could not finish. 2-on-1 for Hampton. Thomas. No good. Rebound by Jada Brown. Final score, 94-45. Vanderbilt's a 5-0 start with a 3rd consecutive season. The first time in program history that the Doors have checked that one off the list. Michaela Blanks once again was fantastic with 22 points. Pierre's got 15 points, 12 for Moore, 11 for Green. And again, this ball game was tied up at 23, and then Vanderbilt's through the defense, through some of the shots going down for Michaela Blanks, hit the gas pedal in a big way.
Second and third quarter, 53-11. But it was particularly the second quarter, Andrew, where the energy flipped. To your point, 23-23, and then Vanderbilt was a completely different team. Second quarter, 70% from the field, 57% from 3, forced 8 turnovers, just were terrific to close out the half and do a great job moving into the halftime with great energy.
What impressed you the most about Camille Pierre here today? Hoping to talk with her in just a second.
You can see here, Camille's been so consistent this entire season. Her 4th double-double out of 5 games. 15 points, 12 rebounds tonight. You can see that rebound. Scoring through physicality and scoring through contact. Wearing the reverse Grinches today on the court. Yeah. Nice job. Great job, Camille. Great job.
Thank you.
4th double-double out of 5 games. Talk about just getting off to a great start, both in scoring and on the glass as well this season.
I mean, honestly, it's thanks to my team, really. I wasn't having the best offensive game today, but I just made sure to keep doing the little things like crashing the boards, cheering for my teammates, and just doing whatever it took to win instead of focusing on trying to get a double-double.
Just give us a sense of the huddle for you guys, perhaps at the end of the first quarter, the beginning part of the second quarter. That's when the ball game flipped. Just a sense of the conversation from you guys, your teammates, and Coach Ralph.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely just like we knew we weren't playing our game. We know we work hard every day in practice and that we weren't showcasing our best self. So we just wanted to go out there and show everybody that, you know, we're going to be the hardest working team on the court every time. So that was really it.
In terms of your leadership, I mean, you have a lot of experience. You had a lot of experience last year as a freshman. What have you tried to do to really lead the young guards and really establish yourself as a leader on this team?
Honestly, I think just letting my teammates know that we all have faith in them. I think confidence goes a really long way in our game. So when your teammates know that you can trust each other, I think it helps a lot in the end.
We'll finish on this. I have no business asking this question, but the reverse Grinches, is that correct? Is that the right name for these shoes?
Yeah.
Walk us through that decision, because clearly that's the most important one of the night. It's sneaker head night here at Memorial.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you go with reverse Grinches.
Honestly, I wanted to try to dunk this game, but these are my lucky dunk shoes, so I had to just throw them on, but that's really it.
That's awesome.
Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Camille.
Thank you.
Once again, the final score, Vanderbilt 94-45. 22 points from Michaela Blakes, 12 points for Moore. Camille Pierre once again a double-double, 15 and 12.
Friday night back here against Samford, trying to close out this homestand, moving into the Thanksgiving holiday with great momentum and great energy.
So Vanderbilt goes to 5-0 for the third consecutive season. Final score 94-45 for Drew Maddox, for our entire crew. My name is Andrew Allegado. Thank you so much for watching here tonight on the SEC Network Plus.